Hey, reality TV fanatics. It's your boy, Michael, here with all the juicy tea from the world of reality TV, especially the sister wives drama that keeps getting wilder. Grab your snacks because you're gonna want to stay tuned. First up, Robyn Brown took everyone by surprise when she praised Kody for his patience with his ex-wives. But hey, fans are questioning if this is a loving tribute or unintentional fat-shaming. Meanwhile, big questions swirl around Gwendlyn and her wife Bea. Does Bea's new look mean a big transition is in the works? We'll dive deep into fan theories that are lighting up social media. Next up, Kody Brown has a new parenting insight that's raising eyebrows. He claims his mother worries more about him than he does about his own kids. What on earth is going on in his mind? And finally, we've got Robyn's jaw-dropping confession about her finances when she entered Kody's family. Trust me, it's a wild ride that's left fans asking, was she bringing more heavy luggage than just emotional baggage? So, if you're ready for the ultimate recap on all things Sister Wives, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and smash that notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Grab your popcorn, because things just got real in the Sister Wives world. In a shocking turn of events, Robyn Brown is back in the spotlight with some eyebrow-raising comments about her husband Kody and his past relationships with his ex-wives. This revelation is sending waves through the fandom and raising all sorts of questions about family dynamics and perceptions of love within polygamy. So let's dive right into it. Recently, a clip from Robyn's confessional went viral, where she openly praises Kody for his so-called tolerance of his ex-wife's imperfections. Now, you might be wondering, why does this matter? Well, the Sister Wives community is buzzing, and not everyone agrees with Robyn's flattering take on Kody. Fans are dissecting her words, trying to uncover whether she's genuinely supporting her husband or throwing shade at those who felt mistreated in their marriages. In the clip, which has found its way to social media, Robyn elaborates on how she has perceived Kody's love for his ex-wives, noting, even through weight gain, stretch marks, or financial struggles, Kody has been there. She emphasizes that he maintained romantic gestures for Mary, Janelle, and Christine regardless of their life changes. It's a striking endorsement of Kody's character, and one that many viewers weren't expecting. But here's the kicker. Her comments have ignited debates about whether she's unwittingly fat-shaming her sister wives, suggesting that their physical appearances warranted loyalty from their husband. Fans immediately set their sights on this statement. Many took to social media to express their disbelief and to criticize Robyn's perspective. Comments flooded in along the lines of, is she seriously saying Kody deserves brownie points for tolerating his ex-wives? That's a low bar. And this feels more like a backhanded compliment than genuine respect. As the clip circulated, many viewers pointed out that such thoughts indicate a larger issue regarding Kody's treatment of all his wives, now that Robyn is the last one standing. What's even more fascinating is that Robyn's comments seem to reflect her mindset as the last wife remaining in Kody's household. It raises a significant question. How does she define her own worth and relationship with Kody, considering the tensions that exist with the other wives? By praising him for being tolerant, is Robyn overlooking some serious concerns raised by fans over Kody's behavior in the past? The dynamic within their polygamous marriage continues to unravel, with viewers left piecing together the underlying messages. In portions of the confessional, Robyn even comments on the assumptions fans make about her relationship dynamics. It's not easy to make everyone happy, she states, alluding to the complex marriage structure they've built over the years. The implications of this comment have led some fans to wonder about the emotional toll on all involved, suggesting that this approach didn't go unnoticed by Kody's ex-wives. They are still very much part of the conversation, albeit from the sidelines now. Selecting the next layer of complex relationships, we also have to touch on Kody's own willingness to continue his romantic ventures with the wives. Some commentators argue that perhaps Robyn's comments serve as a tactic to maintain her standing and relevance in Kody's ever-evolving affection. It makes for an intriguing analysis of power dynamics that reality fans thrive on. One fan, ever astute, remarked, "It feels like Robyn is trying to rationalize why she should be valued over the others when, in fact, that's hardly how love works in a real sense." This sentiment captures a mutual concern among viewers about the genuinely loving foundations of their relationships, which seems increasingly tenuous. Now, here's the big question. What will the repercussions of Robyn's words mean for her, standing with the other wives and Kody himself? Stick around, because just when you think we're done dissecting sister wives drama, we're heading straight into another sister wives asterisk spicy storyline. Gwendlyn and her wife Bee are making headlines too, and the buzz around Bee's appearance change has fans speculating wildly. You won't want to miss how this unfolds. Hold onto your seats, because Gwendlyn Brown and her wife Bee are stirring up some serious buzz. In a whirlwind of reactions, fans are questioning whether Bee is transitioning after noticing some changes in her appearance. This story is gaining traction within the sister wives fandom, and it's more than just speculation. It's all about identity and self-expression in the spotlight. Let's dive into the details. Recently, Gwendlyn and Bee celebrated a milestone together in Germany, and the photos they shared sparked a wave of comments across social media. While fans were thrilled to see the couple enjoying their time, many also began to notice that Bee appeared different. Most notably, she seemed to be sporting a beard. As you can imagine, this has led to an outpouring of love, speculation, and questions about Bee's possible transition. In response to the changes, one fan commented on Instagram, "Recent photos look like she is sporting a beard. She looks great either way, in my opinion. And they look like they are having a blast in Germany. It's all good, but I was just wondering if I was misunderstanding the photos." This sentiment highlights that while many fans are curious about the changes, the overall vibe remains supportive and positive. However, some fans cautioned others against jumping to conclusions. One insightful follower wrote, "It's possible, but it's also possible she naturally has facial hair and is becoming more comfortable with not removing it. I think it's worth waiting for Bee to come out and confirm a transition rather than assuming." This shows a commitment to respecting Bee's identity and choices while still voicing curiosity. Interestingly, Gwendlyn has been a vocal supporter of the LGBTQ+ community, posting messages such as "trans rights are human rights" on her Instagram. This context only adds another layer to the conversation surrounding Bee's appearance. Fans are piecing together the family dynamics as they relate to transitioning and visibility, especially with Gwendlyn's half-sibling, Leon, who publicly came out as transgender in 2022. Gwendlyn's support has been unwavering, and this reflects a broader theme of acceptance within the Brown family, even amidst the reality TV drama. As discussions grow, many fans are considering the implications of Bee's potential transition on the couple's relationship. Are they navigating this journey together? Is Gwendlyn all in for her partner, no matter how Bee chooses to express her identity? The conversations diving deeper into these themes are what make reality TV so captivating. It's a glimpse into lives shaped by love, acceptance, and often societal pressures. The couple's openness during this milestone celebration is striking, especially given the scrutiny that reality stars often face. For Gwendlyn and Bee, it's also a moment of empowerment and authenticity, living their truth out loud. The Sister Wives fandom has embraced this journey, and many are rooting for the couple as they navigate their love story together. One fan opined, "The way Gwendlyn supports Bee is so heartwarming. It gives me hope for others out there." This kind of reaction underscores the impact that representation and visibility can have, not just within their fanbase, but in the broader discussions about identity in reality TV. Now, this story wouldn't be complete without addressing the buzz it's creating around Gwendlyn and Bee's relationship moving forward. What will the next chapter look like for them? Will they continue to share their experiences surrounding identity and acceptance openly? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear. Both Gwendlyn and Bee have the support of their fans as they navigate these complex but important conversations. Don't touch that dial, because just when you think we've reached the end of this discussion, we're shifting gears to Kody Brown's latest parenting revelations. Wait till you see the interesting theory he has about why moms worry more than dads. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Get ready, because Kody Brown is stirring the pot yet again with his latest parenting theory. In a recent social media post, Kody claimed that his mother is constantly worried about him, and he believes he understands why. This revelation has left many Sister Wives fans scratching their heads and questioning the dynamics of his family relationships, especially in light of his estrangement from some of his kids. So, why does this matter? Kody's comments touch on the complexities of parental relationships and the ongoing struggles he faces within his blended family. As tensions rise and relationships become more strained, understanding Kody's perspective becomes crucial to dissecting the chaos that is the Brown family. In his latest post, Kody reminisced about his mother's unwavering concern for him. He noted, "From the moment a child is born, mothers develop this chemical bond that creates unconditional love. It's a different kind of love than what fathers experience." He went on to express that despite his challenges with some of his adult children, his mother still reaches out to him when she senses something's off. But the critical question remains: could Kody be using his mother's worry as a way to excuse or explain his own estranged relationships with his children? Fans were quick to respond to Kody's post, with some fully supporting his sentiment while others took a more critical stance. One viewer commented, "Kody seems to be rationalizing why he doesn't have close relationships with his kids. Maybe he should look at his parenting style instead of pointing fingers at moms." This sentiment reflects the larger conversation happening within the fandom about Kody's responsibilities as a father versus the innate connection mothers may share with their children. We also have to consider Kody's previous statements about family dynamics. He has often shared his views on discipline and respect, and how these were pivotal to his parenting style. Now, it seems his perspective is shifting towards justifying his relationship with his mother as an example of why he struggles to connect with his own kids. It raises eyebrows and sparks discussions about whether he is genuinely reflecting on his parenting failings or simply deflecting responsibility. Some fans are even speculating about Kody's emotional state, questioning if he is trying to cope with the estrangement by leaning on his mother's emotional support. What's even more concerning is that he seems to be overlooking the pain felt by his kids. "It's hard to take this at face value when you look at the whole situation," another fan noted. This highlights how his statements can be seen in multiple lights, complicating the narrative of a father simply trying to explain his relationships. What makes this even more interesting is the backdrop of Kody's relationships with his ex-wives, all of whom have been noted for their strong, nurturing bonds with their children. Many fans are connecting the dots, wondering why Kody perceives a lack of that same emotional bond. The consensus among some fans is that his perspective could be more about his inability to confront his own shortcomings as a parent rather than an honest observation about maternal instincts. As if that wasn't enough, amid this growing commentary, there's speculation about how Kody's commentary may play into the greater Sister Wives narrative. With the other wives increasingly vocal about their experiences, could Kody's emotional struggles lead to further fractures within the family? Fans are eager to see how this unfolds, especially given the complex fabric of relationships characterized by this family. One audience member encapsulated this speculation by saying, "I really hope Kody gets the help he needs. It sounds almost like he's trapped in his own mind. It's concerning." Such reactions frame this ongoing saga as part of a broader discussion about mental health and the impacts on family relationships. Keep it locked, because just when you think we're done unpacking the intricacies of Kody's relationship with his mother, we're turning the spotlight on Robyn Brown. Wait till you hear the latest bombshell about her history and finances as she talks about her past with her first husband and how it affects her current life with Kody. This just in, Robyn Brown has dropped a massive revelation that's flipping Sister Wives fans upside down. In a recently circulated clip, Robyn opened up about her financial struggles in her previous marriage, and her claims about stepping into Kody's life with significant baggage are raising eyebrows. Why does this matter? It shines a light on the complex dynamics of her entry into Kody's world and the emotional and financial implications it carried for everyone involved. In her confession, Robyn recounted the dire financial situation from her first marriage to David Jessup, explaining that she brought not just her 3 children, but also unresolved debts into her union with Kody. "I assumed responsibility for my debts to keep the peace during my divorce," Robyn explained. She also detailed how she found herself in collections, struggling to make ends meet and feeling ashamed of her financial background. I always felt the pressure to provide for my kids. When I joined Kody's family, I thought I was leaving that behind, she shared. Fans are buzzing with reactions, and the opinions are running wild. A majority seem astonished, questioning why Robyn didn't take more proactive steps to resolve her financial woes before entering a plural marriage. One viewer tweeted, "If you've got debt, wouldn't you get a job to help clear it up before joining another family? It seems reckless." This comment mirrors the frustrations many have regarding Robyn's narrative, suggesting that her portrayal of victimhood does not align with the expectations of accountability. Moreover, some fans have pointed to the financial strain that Robyn's debt could have added to the already complex relationships in Kody's family. One follower commented, "So not only were the existing wives dealing with Kody's issues, but they also had to absorb Robyn's financial baggage. That's just wrong." This perspective speaks to the allegiances and tensions Kody's family navigates in their unusual living arrangement, and how money plays a significant role. As Robyn recounted her narrative, she described her first marriage as a failed attempt at polygamy. "I wanted to explore a polygamous life, but we got stuck in the monogamous stage," she declared. Many fans are connecting this back to the dynamics of her current situation, suggesting that it contradicts her portrayal of understanding sister wives. Given that Robyn seemed unprepared for the logistical and emotional complexities of polygamy, viewers are speculating on how this affects her relationships with Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Even more alarming is the simmering resentment that might have lingered among the other wives. It seems like Kody and Robyn absorbed all her debt into their family fund. "I can't imagine the anger that created among the other wives," a follower observed. This sentiment builds a narrative where Robyn's entry into the family wasn't just emotional, but also laden with financial implications that could fuel underlying tensions. Adding to this twist is the fact that Kody himself has previously positioned himself as a caring patriarch who takes on financial obligations and stress within his family. If Robyn's past financial baggage is now part of the family dynamic, it complicates Kody's narrative, raising questions about whether he can continue to uphold the image of a supportive husband, or if he's inadvertently added another layer of complexity to an already tumultuous household. Fans are left wondering how this will all play out on screen with the upcoming episodes. What will be the implications on their relationships as these revelations make their way into the family discussions? One insightful commenter noted, "The fact that she is talking about this now hints that maybe conflict is brewing behind the scenes. I can't wait to see what unfolds." This perspective further fuels the anticipation for upcoming episodes, as fans brace for the potential fallout and emotional confrontations that could arise from Robyn's confession. Keep it locked, because just when you think we've peeled back the layers of Robyn's past, we're gearing up to wrap up this chapter. In our next segment, we'll recap all the shocking drama and take a closer look at how each of these revelations fits into the larger picture of the sister wives saga. What a wild ride we've had today, folks. Robyn's questionable praise of Kody's tolerance has left fans stunned. Gwendlyn and B's potential transition is stirring the pot with speculation. Kody's eye-opening parenting theory has people talking, and Robyn's financial baggage adds a whole new layer of drama. If you loved this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a moment of the action. We want to hear your thoughts, so drop your comments below and make sure to follow us on socials for all the latest updates. And tomorrow, get ready for more Sister Wives tea that's bound to have you buzzing. This has been RealityMichael. Stay fabulous, Fame Fam.